Hi, my name's Crystal, and welcome to my channel, Basket Case Designs. Here we create beautiful gifts for any occasion. Stay tuned.
Hey guys, it's Crystal again with Basket Case, coming in with video number 3 for today. Listen guys, I am trying to roll out these Valentine's Day gift concepts as fast as I can get them out. So with that being said, my daughter had given me a box. Someone had given her a gift for Christmas. You guys have seen these big, huge boxes. And she was going to throw it out. And I told her, oh, no, ma'am, you're not throwing that box out. So basically, what I did was, the box came like this. And it closed. And then it had a little flap on it that kind of like a little magnetic flap. Okay. So I took my trusty electric scissors and I just cut off the top of this box. Okay. Very sturdy. Very, very sturdy. Okay. Couldn't use it because it said Merry Christmas. And it's kind of torn up a little bit. I think she had just put some stuff in it and got rid of the stuff and was going to throw the box out, but I snagged it. Okay. This box, believe it or not, when I looked at the bottom of it, I think it came from like TJ Maxx or Marshall's. This box was $12.99. Okay. The original price was $24. So, I wasn't going to let her throw this away, right? Okay, guys. So, since I can't use it in the form that it's already in, I have this beautiful Valentine's Day, or heart, rather, wrapping paper that I got last year. Let's see. After Valentine's Day on Hobby Lobby. Okay. Sale at Hobby Lobby last year. I think I probably paid like, I don't know, $1 for it, maybe. Like I said, it was after Valentine's Day when it went on that 90% off clearance deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this box in this paper. And I'm going to also wrap this because I'm going to use it for a backer. Okay? All right, guys. So stay tuned with me, and I'm going to go ahead and get this box all wrapped up. Okay, guys, you have seen that wrapping job. Okay, so this is the bottom of the box, which I showed you, and this was the lid, okay, which I'm going to use as a backer, all right? It's going to go sort of like this, all right? set that aside for a minute. I had a piece of packing styrofoam, okay, that something came in, and I just kept the styrofoam because it's really, really sturdy. So I'm going to use this as a base. Now, you see it has some cutouts in it, right? I can't really use it like this, but I'm going to show you, what I'm going to do with that. So the styrofoam actually was too big. So I had to shave off a piece on the side to make it fit snug right down in this box. Okay? So I'm going to use this as a base to set my items on top because the box is really deep. All right? So, again, it has cutouts in it, and I don't want my items to sink. So, I'm going to take this box. It's just a regular shirt box. You've seen we've all had these. I got them from, I think, a dirt cheap store was closing in my area, and they had tons of these things, like, I think for a nickel or something. So I'm going to use this, okay? It is pretty flimsy, but the item that I'm going to put right on top of this is very light. It's going to be one of our plush teddy bears, okay? So I'm just going to adhere this to this styrofoam. And remember this little flap that came off the box? It was the flap that, you know, the top went on and it just kind of raised up. That's how you opened up the box. I'm going to use this as well. I'm going to use every piece of this box. It was a little long for what I needed it for, so I just measured it and just cut off the side. And it's going to fit right down in here. Now, I had a piece of wrapping paper left over from my wrap job. So I am going to utilize this. Give me a nice clean edge. I'm going to utilize this and wrap it. Okay. Just so when I put my items in there, if a little bit of it peeps out, it'll match the wrapping paper. Okay, my tape's gotten all boogered up. Okay, let's just, all right, here we go. Just gonna cover this really quickly. Okay. I'm not even gonna bother to wrap the whole thing. I'm just gonna need the top part. So I never throw away any of my scraps until I'm totally finished with the project. Okay? So I kept a little piece of that wrapping paper. And we're just gonna do just like a quick wrap job. Oh, one of my boxes just fell. Okay. There we go. Right? Okay, so I am going to hot glue this box onto this styrofoam, and I'm going to set that right on top. Okay, it's very sturdy. Okay, and then my heavier items I'm going to utilize for use this for like a ledge. Okay, all right, forgive me, I neglected to get my hot glue gun, so I'm going to pause here, get my glue gun all heated up, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. Got my hot glue gun all heated up. Got a little glue stick here. Okay, what I decided to do was just take a piece of Amazon box top and use this to reinforce it a little bit more. Now, You can use like foam board or a big piece of any kind of cardboard or something and just cover it. I just didn't have any on hand with the foam board. So like I said, I had some scraps, so I'm just using what I have. But there's definitely an easier way. You know, like I said, if you just have one piece of foam board or something, you can just cover this in one fell swoop. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just letting you know that I keep scraps. All right? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hot glue. There's my little glue stick. Here we go. I'm going to hot glue this piece of board just like I did the other one. Okay. Right on here like this. Because these boxes are so flimsy, okay, they're just, you know, really bendable. I just wanted a little extra security because I may sit some heavier items on here as well. Okay, I took the 2 shirt boxes, all right, okay, and then we're gonna set those right on top like so. Okay, again, if you have cardboard or foam board, you know, I've done that as well. I have cut the foam board just as a top. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out real quick and switch it around like so, because I want this to be the front of the box. Okay. There you go. I just want this to be the front of the box. Okay. And here we have this cardboard, and we're going to do the same thing. Doesn't need to be a lot of glue, but we do need to glue it down. I'm going to open this up. I had taped it down, but it was a little uneven on the side. So I'm just going to untape it and measure it all the way to the end. There you go. Now I'll retape. None of this is going to be seen, so like I said, this is just an idea of how you can use some scraps if you don't have anything on hand and you don't have to run out and buy, you know, anything. This is half the fun of basket making for me, is just to be really creative. And I am the upcycle queen, you know. I'm always looking for different ways to upcycle and use or recycle items. Okay, so what I'm doing now is just putting some glue down there, and I'm gluing this shirt box to that cardboard that's already been glued down in here. Right? While that's drying, I'm going to take a little piece of tape, tape that right down here just to keep it from lifting up. Okay? I feel the heat through here, and I think it is, yep, it's all secure. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, I did leave some room to slide my backer right down in there. Okay? Perfect. I'm going to use this to rest my teddy bear's back on here. All right? Remember this little piece that I told you about that I wrapped? That's going to go right here like so. And I think what I'm going to do, instead of gluing it, I think I'm going to use a piece of my heavy duty tape what I have over here. And I am going to just tape it down. Right like so. One piece of tape will do the trick. Okay. So that's the base for this nice wrapped box. Basically using a box my daughter was going to throw away. Some wrapping paper I had from Hobby Lobby last year. I love Hobby Lobby's wrapping paper. Last year, after Valentine's Day on their 90% off sale, I paid maybe $1 for it, $1.40, something like that. I can't really remember, but trust me, it was really, really cheap. And then some shirt boxes that I had in my stockpile, and a piece of styrofoam that was left over from something that we had purchased that came packed. Okay, so this whole base didn't cost me anything, maybe $1 with everything, you know, with the wrapping paper and the box. Probably, you know, less than $1.50, less than $2 for sure. Okay, so this is the base, and then I know for sure I'm going to put Teddy in here, and I'm going to gather a couple of more items, and we're going to get them all set in here. But for the purpose of this video, I just wanted you to see how I am upcycling some materials that most people would throw away. Okay, stay tuned. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I am back. The purpose of this video was just to show you how I upcycled that box, but I went ahead and started filling the box with some items, and I'll just go through them with you real quick. Okay, we all remember him, little Teddy from Walmart on their 90% off sale. I just took a little heart, little glitter heart, and just glue dotted it right there in the middle, just to give it a little visual interest. Okay, I have a sweet marshmallow candle here. It is a huge 3-wick candle. I picked this up from Burlington. They only had one, and I think it was like $1.19, but it smells really, really good. I think it was part of their Christmas collection, and it got missed, and I snagged it, but I could only find one. Okay, I just put some of this Ashley Bell moisturizing hand sanitizer spray right there in front, just because I had a little hole and I needed a small item to fill it up, and that worked out just fine. On this side, this is the Candy's body spray that we all snagged from Ollie's for $1.29, I believe they were. And it is a nice, pretty hot pink bottle, so I put that in there. The whole theme of this basket, color-wise, I tried to go with pinks and reds, okay? Just to kind of pull from this wrapping paper a little bit, okay? Then on this side, I had I've had this in my stockpile for a while. It is a Juicy Couture makeup brush carrying case. So if you open it up, there's little inserts in there where you can just put your makeup brushes, okay? I had a couple of makeup brushes, so I just put those right in the inside. I've had them in my stockpile for a while. I got them from Pop Shelf, oh gosh, maybe 2 years ago. I only have a few left, so I really want to go ahead and get those out. So I just stuck them in there as a nice little surprise, okay? Here, this is a capsule wireless speaker, and it is also in pink. That's a picture of it. I picked this up from City Trends. I picked it up from City Trends. It was regular, I think $14.99, and I caught it on sale for like $3.29. I did plug it in and try it, and it works fine. Um, I don't need one. I had bought it for me initially, but I really didn't need it. So I was like, you know what? It's brand new. Let me put it in this basket. So that was a real good find. Up here, I just had some wireless headphones. I had bought a bunch of these from Walmart years ago. I had one little straggling one left. I want it out of my house, out of my stockpile. It is gone. I think it was like 50 cents or something, okay? They aren't real quality, but it matches, and somebody will be able to use it. They work fine. They're just, everybody's into the earbuds now. Um, but it is Bluetooth, okay? And let's turn on this side. I had a couple of little holes here, so of course I just put two pretty little roses there off of one of them, those rose stems that I had. Believe I got it from the Dollar Tree, okay? This is Gummy Bear Exfoliating Sugar Scrub in the hot pink color. If you guys remember these, we got these from City Trends and they were $1. Remember when we got all those scrubs? Okay, that's what that is. And then back here I have my Berries and Bubbly, also from Ollie's for $1.99. Or was it $1.29? I can't remember. 1.99, 1.29. Can't remember. Anyway, that was part of the Ollie's haul. And that's it for the basket. This is just a red box that I had. I needed a riser. I didn't have to wrap it or anything because it was red. It's empty, but it's a nice little, it's really a jewelry box that I had. I had a bunch of these red boxes, and I'm basically using them for risers. I think I bought those off of Marketplace from a lady. She gave me a whole ton of them for like $5 or something like that. Okay, and this is the backer that I made. Okay, and that's it for this basket. I think it came out pretty nice. Very, very inexpensive. Let's see. Uh, okay. Less than $12 for everything in this box. Okay, and of course the box was free. All right, guys. This is Crystal with a basket case. Just kind of wanting to show you what I put in this upcycled box. All right. Okay, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. If you like this video, you find it interesting, hit that hype button down there for me. It keeps us active in the YouTube algorithm. Thank you all for joining and coming back to this amazing platform. I'm having so much fun with these Valentine's Day concepts. Let me know what you think. Drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think I should charge for this. Okay? All right, guys. This is Crystal with a basket case, as usual, saying bye for now.